So the topic for today is how social media is starting to affect people's social lives. Any thoughts, guys?
Have you ever been talking to someone on Facebook or Twitter or something, and you guys decide to meet up in real life, and it's completely awkward because all the things that you said, like over the site, like
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's that like that all the time. Unless you've met the person before, um, if you're first time meeting on Facebook, then meeting them in person will be awkward because really, face to face is so much more different than over internet because I don't know. It's just
there's like a shield,
yeah.
sort of when you're on
Face.
on the internet
Yeah.
or messaging.
Like seeing a person's reactions is so much more than just hearing their words or like reading their words back to you.
Yeah,
Because the face can tell you so much more.
it definitely can.
And the tone of the voice and
Yeah, I mean, it makes like even like regular conversation with people sometimes more awkward because usually you can like people come up with witty responses or something when they're texting you or on Facebook or Twitter or something, but in real life, no one can ever come up with stuff like that
Yeah,
because they
'cause-
don't have time to like
There you
think
go.
of it. No one like people lack social skills because of all these social media sites out here.
And it's also interesting. I think it makes talking to people, like just people in general, more deceitful. Because have you ever, like been talking to somebody and you want to talk to them face to face about something rather than on like a media site?
yeah, because
Because
it's
they
more
can,
it's
like,
more sincere.
yeah,
There's more emotional attachment to the
yeah,
person.
yeah. I feel like people like they lie more and stuff like that over text messages.
Yeah, because what are they gonna do? I mean,
Yeah,
you really can't tell if someone's lying over Facebook or
I mean,
texting.
social media it's a good thing. You can stay in contact with people who are far away, who you moved away from, like old friends. But I mean, if you get caught up in it, it can
Yeah.
really take away from
Like-
your social skills.
Like it's not really to keep a relationship, or it's there to keep the connection, not the relationship between the person.
definitely.
Like-
Yeah, that's a good point. But overall, it just makes like interactions with other people awkward. Like people tend not to look like at your face or something when they're talking to you. They rather stare at the ground when they're talking to you or
Yeah.
something, rather than like look directly at you and like, get your attention when you're talking to them.
And using like hand gestures and everything.
Yeah, like people just don't know how to like socialize with each other now
Yeah.
because everyone's just tweeting every 5 seconds or like texting other people. But then when it comes to real life, they don't want to do it
Right.
or they don't want to be as open as they are when they're texting.
Communication involves a lot more than just words. It involves like
Yeah.
your
Body
whole
language.
body
Yeah,
language.
actions and body language.
Yeah, that's
So I mean,
tone of
I
voice.
guess what we're trying to say is, I mean, we realize people are busy a lot, and you don't have, I mean, you have your time taken up with so many things. But I mean, try to get out more and talk to your friends that way instead of over social media. Just try to meet
Yeah.
up with people.
Yeah, use social media to like arrange things, but then
establish a meeting,
do all like the real talking and
Yeah.
everything like face to face.
Like
As
you
much
can
as
you can meet up in person and then continue the conversation over Facebook or whatever.
Yeah.
Because you already established that friendship. You know who the person is. You get much more face to face. You get to know them better on a more personal level.
Most
Yeah,
definitely.
personal.
plus stuff like that helps you out in the real world. Like when you're having like an interview with somebody or something like that. Like it helps other people realize that you're comfortable in the environment
Yeah.
and you're not like awkward. Like when you're having an interview, you're looking them directly in their eye and not at the ground or something, or fidgeting with your collar or something. It just makes you more of a social person,
A presentable person. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So I mean, parents yourselves and with your kids, just try to encourage getting out more instead of staying in and staying on social media. And like I said,
Yeah.
parents show a good example of that yourself.
And encourage yourself too to get out and explore.
Definitely. All right. Well,
Well, that's it for today. Yeah, you guys can leave a comment on what you think is a major factor in some people lacking social skills.
all right.
Oh shit. Fucking none.